Today is the day we finally fix our headache. It has been months on months. You will see at the beginning of this video, we started way back before Halloween, about mid-October. You'll see here in just a second, the beginning of this video is carving pumpkins. That may have even been late August. Today is a beautiful day. It worked out really well. I just got done making sure everything was good. And spoiler warning, it turned out great. Great. So some of you guys may not know, those people I'm talking to are specifically people that I used to work with in St. Louis. I know a couple of you guys watch. People I used to go to high school with, I know a couple of you guys watch. If you guys don't know, my brother has an amazing YouTube channel. He is currently restoring a Second Empire style mansion, including the basement. It's about 5,000 square feet. Super cool building. He's turning it back to its original state, so he's getting a lot of old things and putting it in there. Super cool. He's got a lot more subscribers than I do, but if you don't already know, thank you so much to him. Go check him out because he's the one that did this video. I just kind of helped. I watched a lot. I made sure everything was getting recorded correctly. He is the bomb diggity. Go check him out. He's gonna be in the description. And if I can, he's gonna be in the corner right now. I don't know if I can put another YouTuber's video in the corner of my video. If I can, it's up there. Let's get straight into fixing our worst nightmare, our window. So we're gonna go with 40 inches off the ground because we put the dog on here and we put his feet on the back. We measured his face a little bit because this window specifically, the only reason we're putting it in is because Sidney and Cosmo both absolutely love to have their heads out the window, and we would be bad parents if we took that away from them and they didn't have any window to stick their head out of. So this window, the only reason we're putting it in is for the dogs. So 40 inches off the ground. That's where the bottom of it's going to be, and that's how we're going to measure it, is from the dogs. So this whole thing, from here to there, basically, probably not all the way over here, maybe a little bit, like to there, all the way over is going to be a couch.
So this is going to be pretty high up here.
40 inches is going to be the bottom, and it's going to probably go all the way to the top.
We should probably close the side door when you cut it.
That's a good idea.
I'll be like there.
Yeah, how about that?
No, I know, but hold on. Let's go see something. I gotta see something.
So I think we found our problem with both of our vans. If we take
both of your windows.
Both of our windows, I'm sorry. So if we take this guy here, okay, it's pretty thick. That is an extremely thick wall here. And our van wall is sheet metal, like this thick. So we have a huge gap here because this is supposed to be for camper walls, and camper walls are much wider than just a piece of sheet metal. Basically what that means is I bought a RV window and not a camper van window, and I have a feeling that was our same problem with our other window, because every video I have watched, it's super cut, stick, screw it in, that's it. So I wasn't understanding why we were having such big problems, and that would be our problem. So now we are $500 in windows and we can't use any of them. As you can see, this video is kind of a couple weeks in progress because we are trial and erroring things. So I will see you guys when we buy the correct window. So we are finally back up here in St. Louis, able to take this window out. It's been about a month. The time has come to finally remove this and fix it properly. Removing this guy, and then we will figure out how to do the fiberglass to build up and fix it up. Now we have a hole, so now we're gonna go, we have to cut out a little bit more. We're gonna probably take some of this caulk off real quick. Okay, so the reason Garrett is here today, and our handy dandy helper, is he's got to build up a little bit of the wall here. Our new window is a little bit skinnier than this. It's a lot longer, but it's skinnier. So here's our solution to that. Garrett knows how to use fiberglass to build up some more and make it a little bit stronger. So that's going to be our plan today, is to use fiberglass to build out some more of the wall. So what we're doing right now is we are removing the paint on the top layer of this, where we will be putting the fiberglass so it has something to stick to. So we're going to use this bad boy and just remove all the paint. Fiberglass will work a lot easier. Okay, so now we are going to hit that part that we scraped off. You can see all the gray, that's the actual metal exposed. We're going to hit that with some mineral spirits, so that way it is greaseless and the fiberglass will stick to that bad boy. Okay, so we went to Lowe's, got some magnets, and we're putting up the fiberglass sheet right now. And I assume we're going to be putting the fiberglass on here as a little template to build it out. Now that we have the sheet up, we are going to have to mix this fiberglass up. Okay, so this is gonna take me a few months to do. So it's not gonna get done today. We gotta sand it down, put more up there, sand it down, put more up there, sand it down, put more up there. So as of right now, this is how we're gonna have to leave it for a little bit, let it dry. It's gonna take a while to curate and marinate and love on it, give it some, yeah. So I will see you guys again in a few months. So we're getting a little bit of leakage here on the door. We're gonna check that out today. But today should finally be the day we fix all of this water mess. Okay, we got a template made. Today is the day, and hopefully get to put in the window for sure. So we got this fiberglass on there. It's gonna take up most of all of this. I'm not gonna show a whole lot of this process. If you want to, go up in the corner right now. You can watch us do this window. It was correct, but we just messed up. So yeah, just make sure you do it better. Just make a template, cut it out, screw it in, kiss it, you're good to go. So we're gonna cut this window out. Starting to cut holes. We're gonna do the same on the outside. Okay, so that black line there is our template. That's how big the new window is gonna be. And now we just gotta cut it out. So let's get cracking on cutting it out, and I will show you guys the big hole that we have. Okay, got the hole cut. It looks pretty. Now we're gonna screw that bad boy in and we should be done for the most part. We may have to do some little things. So, windows basically done. Not the end of the video. You guys are going to see me make sure it's waterproof. Tonight or tomorrow, we're gonna go over and I'm gonna spray the hell out of it with a hose, because that's what I always do. So, almost all the screws are in. Window's looking beautiful. There's a weird optical illusion going on here where like that side's not straight, but down here is perfectly straight, which is weird. Yeah, I like it. It looks great. Kaleb did a banger job and I appreciate it. Next weekend, I didn't work a full week this week because of Thanksgiving. So I'm not getting my full paycheck, and I had to buy Christmas this week, so I don't have a whole lot of money this week, so I don't have any saved money this week. And I gotta pay the van payment and the insurance. So I'm gonna come back up here, since I can't do anything else on the van, and put the window in over there for the doggos. That's the plan. Well, actually he is, because he did an awesome job at this, and we all know how mine went. Okay, so it's the next morning. I wanted to do this today because it got pretty cold last night, and what we're doing is we're gonna spray this guy down a bunch and make sure it's waterproof, because that's the most important thing. That's what we screwed up on last time. I do want to address something before we do that. You can see that it's well, I don't know how well you can see it on the camera, but it is definitely slightly crooked. It is not definitely straight. There is a solution to that. On every single side, all around, there's gonna be cabinets. So I can make the cabinets up on top, maybe not so slant, or maybe slanted a little bit, so that way it compensates for the window, so that way it's not so slanted looking. It looks a lot better on the outside, I'm not gonna lie, which is good. That's what most people are gonna see. And like I said, on the inside, we're gonna have cabinets that can definitely help shape it up a little bit. We're working on unlevel ground, and the lines in here, like you see this line over here that the factory put in, not the line of the window, but like right there where my finger is. On the bottom and top part of that, it clearly is not straight, because that's what we used to try to get our straightness. And we couldn't use a level because our van wasn't actually on level ground. But it is what it is. Like I said, I think it's going to be a fairly easy fix. You guys are going to see the inside and see if any water hits. You should see the water hit the actual window and all that fun. I'm gonna go double check that it's actually closed all the way. Okay, I haven't looked yet. I'm looking down. I'm not looking quite in there, and I want you to know I am scared. I'm scared. But, oh my goodness, I don't see any water at all. I'm gonna take the ladder. It's right behind you guys, and I want to hit up top here really good real quick, because I hit all the other sides, but I'm not quite tall enough to like aim down and hit up here. Does that make sense? To be honest, when I did the other window, the first check I did when I sprayed it down, it was good. It was when I came back the second time a couple minutes later after blasting it twice, that's when it started leaking. So fingers crossed, fingers crossed, fingers crossed. We're gonna take a ladder, hit the top of this, hit it a little bit more, but so far things are looking good. From out here, it looks good. Holy shit, people. Dude. Please go check out my brother. He's doing a restoration of an entire mansion on St. Louis Place. It is an incredible building. He helped me out with this. He did this, as you guys know. I just want to say thank you so much. The dude killed it. He fixed my nightmare. He fixed my nightmare that I've had for months. As you saw at the beginning of this video, we started fixing this before Halloween. It's now almost December. On Thursday, it's December 1st. Today's Monday. Let alone putting in the first window and screwing that all up. This has been a multi-month, multi-nightmare, multi-headache project. And it's fixed. Yes! And it does open up. We can actually remove the screen. The screen gets removed super easily in case we want to do that. We can stick our hand out. The screen also gets put back in really easily. It literally just kind of push it in there and it gets snapped back in. Even a dummy like me can figure it out, which is awesome. Gosh, that makes me so excited. So this guy opens up. This took a little bit longer than that will because, you know, we had a lot of pain to fix on this. We had to cut some struts out, extra struts. We won't have to cut as much over there. We had to fix a whole bunch of adhesive problems, like tape on the outside. It's not perfect yet. I still got to go up there and hit it a little bit more, but we had to fix a bunch of things. So she's fixed. She's fixed. Oh, all right. Thank you to my brother one more time. Just again, he really drilled this one home. Next weekend, we're going up, putting in the new window. This is gonna be the dog's window. That'll be super exciting. After that, the walls are coming. After the walls, then the ceiling, and then furniture. Super, 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 super close. We're only a couple months out from being done with this van, which is super, super exciting. We should be living in it full time by next April-ish. We should be able to live in it by February, but we also want to do some miscellaneous things like I explained in last video, glasses, medical stuff, get some new gear, get some more camera gear, get some better lenses, get a whole new camera, because my camera sucks at low lighting. So I would love to get a camera that is much better at low lighting. If you have any suggestions, put them down in the comments and I will check them out for you. Thank you so much. As always, you cannot buy love, and especially with Christmas coming up, make sure if you adopt a beautiful little fur baby, cat, or dog, it is a 15+ year commitment. It is not no toy. If you get it one Christmas, it better be there for the next 10 Christmases. Always, there's gonna be descriptions down below if you want to check out some amazing shelters. We have some meat trade shelters down below. You can save a dog from getting, I'm not even gonna go into it because that's a little graphic and there's no reason to. You can save lots of doggies down below. I have some local shelters. And also I have my social media links, Instagram for me, the doggies, and Audrey. Go check those all out. And we also have one for the van. If you want more updates on the van. We post a lot more on Instagram, so go over there and check it out. I'm gonna be trying to even post more than what I do because I don't post often. I only post when we're doing said projects, but I'm gonna try to start putting out some more content for the van. But anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you so much. Please go down, hit the like, comment, and subscribe button. Tell me how awesome the video looks. Tell my brother he did such an amazing job down in the comments. Go to his videos, tell him I sent you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm gonna be out of here. Peace out.